everyone. So, I'm really amazed by the commonality of the wisdom across different traditions, different spiritual masters, and the, I would not call them sects, but um, different institutions that they started. You may call it be different religions or different spiritual traditions. But the fact of the matter is that the commonality that I see and how we can pick up on those common wisdom and common truths and apply it to our benefit, right? And I have the book Meditations, and it's a Stoic philosophy, you know, book. So here it talks about that we must accept whatever fate has in store for us, however unpleasant it may appear, trusting that what is right. This applies to all obstacles and apparent misfortunes, and in particular to death, a process that we cannot prevent, which therefore does not harm us, and which accordingly we must accept willingly as natural and proper. Everywhere at each moment, you have the option to accept this event, any misfortune, anything we label as good or bad, with humility. And that is what Stoics teach us. Now, the commonality I'm going to share with two other, uh, traditions or masters that I read quite a lot is the wisdom from Sikhism, and there's a Shabad by Guru Nanak, and it uh, and most possibly by one other master. So I'm going to share two Shabads, and one goes like this: Hukam Razai Chalana Nanak Likhya Nal. And then there's another Shabad which is like Hukam na jane Bauta Rove. And both kind of in some way mean that the divine will or the command, you can call it, of the source or of this universe, you can call it whatever is happening as per fate, that is a command. And by walking in synchronism or in alignment with that command without questioning it is the way to happiness, contentment, and to wisdom. And that is Gurbani from the Sikh tradition. And then now I will go to the wisdom and one verse from Bhagavad Gita said by Krishna in from Hindu tradition, and that goes like this: Karmanne vadhikaraste ma phaleshu kadachana ma karma phalhetu bhur mate sangostu akarmani. And it means you have the right to work only, but never to its fruits. Let not the fruits of action be your motive, nor let your attachment be to inaction. And it basically means that you just act for the sake of action. You're not guided by results. You're not attached to the results. You're not focusing on them. You basically accept whatever results pan out, but you just focus on what's the right action without getting depressed by the outcome that you may not like, or without getting too excited by an outcome that you really like. You simply act, and whatever the results come, you totally accept them. You accept whatever life brings to you. And I'm amazed by this commonality of wisdom and also the dumbness, right? My dumbness to see this wisdom all around me from all these sacred traditions and masters, and not being intense enough to apply that wisdom and take my life and quality of my life to the next level. So the interesting part is that intellectually now I understand it and many of us understand it. But the point is, how are we going to actually apply it? How are we going to take the next step forward? How am I going to take the next step forward that intellectually I see this powerful wisdom of accepting whatever life throws at me and never questioning it and marching ahead with the action that I need to do, right? With absolute contentment. And that is the main question. And that is the challenge. And that is our journey to take that intellectual understanding and bring it into our daily life, in our thoughts and actions, so that we can really live our life to the best in a way which not only benefits us, but benefits everyone around us, right? And that is a life lived well. That is a question for me. That is a question I leave for you all. And seek sincerely that this wisdom comes into our lives. And love, peace, and health. Om Shanti.